Hi, this is Diljit Dosanjh.
Hi, this is Anushka Sharma. Download the BT Bollywood Times app right now.
You know, I don't know why I feel a lot of Salman Rushdie and J.K. Rowling has rubbed off on Anushka Sharma's Phillauri. Here's why. Mr. Rushdie once said, "Now I know what a ghost is. Unfinished business. That's what." And Rowling once said, "Of all the trees we could have hit, we had to get one to hit back." How aptly both of these guys have summed up Phillauri. I just actually Googled.
That's wonderful, actually, that you managed to get this reference.
Isn't it? Like the tree and the ghost reference. Yeah. Guys, welcome on Bollywood Times with Devansh Patel, Diljit Paji, Anushka Sharma.
Thank you.
Oh, I love you guys. Actually, it's like the host, the ghost and the new dost. I mean, सही है ना? Friends forever. याद रखना ये चेहरा.
क्यों?
टोपी वाला. भूलना मत. अच्छा. आप पंजाब चले जाते हो यार.
मैं सब जगह घूमता हूँ.
We need.
ये भी हो सकता है भूत है.
Okay, I really want to ask you this question, both of you, Diljit Paji and Anushka. How has fame impacted your lives so far?
नहीं जी, बिल्कुल नहीं हुआ और ना ही मुझे ऐसा फील होता है और मुझे बिल्कुल नहीं लगता ऐसा.
Is he that adorably silent, sweet?
No, not sweet, but silent.
Actually, you're not sweet.
Not sweet.
ठीक है. How has fame changed your personal life?
Hasn't. No. Because it depends on the people, right? I mean, your personal life is not just yours. I think my parents have not changed. My mother still keeps doing jhak on यहाँ पे इतना ज़्यादा सस्ता मिलता है, यहाँ पे ज़्यादा महंगा मिलता है. So I think my parents are keeping it real for me, and even my brother. I mean, I think because they have not changed, I think I have not changed, and credit completely goes to them.
You know, there's another astonishing thing if you guys trace the history of Indian cinema. I think Anushka Sharma is the only actress spanning 8 years of her career and she's become a producer that fast, and that's really commendable. And especially being an actress turning producer. You know, we don't have actresses turning producer in this industry. So, I want to ask you, was that really thoughtful or you just plunged into it for the sake of that, okay, I want to just make more money?
See, firstly, there have been other actresses who have turned producers, but maybe not so early on in their careers and not at such a young age. So having said that, no, not to earn money. I earn a lot of money as an actor. I'm very blessed and privileged. Turning a producer was just because I wanted to just, make films. And there was this, I guess, this feeling of somewhere not feeling completely fulfilled, thinking like maybe I can do more with my life. That was there at the back of my head. But I think NH10 was the reason why I turned producer, because it was a film that required that of me. For the film to get made, no one was making that film. And that's why I just did it for that reason at that time. But now, in the business, making more films.
But keeping in mind your character, which you always play this, Punjabi Munda, right? What if something very different that is given to you? For example, say you have to play a Christian character.
नहीं कर पाऊँगा.
As an actor, would you work on it? Would you work on the dialect?
नहीं, मैं टर्बन के साथ ही मैंने जो भी काम किया आज तक, और मैं ऐसे ही करूँगा लाइफ में.
Nice.
शायद थोड़ा काम करूँगा, कम करूँगा, लेकिन ऐसे ही करूँगा.
That's good.
मैं रिस्पेक्ट करता हूँ सारे धर्मों की, लेकिन मैं मैं कर सकता हूँ चीज़, मैं सिर्फ उतना ही करूँगा. खराब नहीं करूँगा कुछ अपनी तरफ से. हो जाए तो पता नहीं.
Sticking to one's opinion, and probably you have a voice which is good, and I applaud. What do you think?
I'm a huge fan of his.
कौन नहीं
so
है
I like everything he does.
कौन नहीं है इनका fan? Okay, what's the most striking thing in a screenplay, पाजी? आपको पसंद आई फिल्लौरी में? वो ऐसी चीज़ एक पूरे screenplay में जो आपको लगा कि okay, that's it. I have to be a part of this film now. Climax. Wow. So you are talking, which is pretty rare, guys. He's talking about Act 3 of the film in the screenplay. And Act 3 is something that is pretty rare occurrence, which is so good. Normally, Act 1 hota hai, shuru mein. So, and what about you? Something striking that you thought?
So it's definitely what happens in the climax. The climax is a very strong point in the film, very emotional. So that really moved me. And apart from that, the idea of a boy getting married to a tree and the ghost being on the tree and then getting attached to this guy. So I thought that was a very novel idea and it was very new. So anything that's new, unique, that attracts me.
Is that what will also attract Clean Slate films?
Always,
because you guys are going to be looking at subjects that have never been said before on Indian celluloid?
100%, yeah. Because if you're doing something And if you're offering something to people, it has to be something good enough and unique enough and new enough for them to want to come out of their house and watch a film. Because today, people have access to all sorts of things. You know, you can watch TV shows that are releasing in America just on the day that it releases in India, and you can watch so many things on YouTube, you know, and you can just basically there's a lot of entertainment around. So if you're making a film, I think it has to really do something. It has to engage people in a way that they feel like यहाँ पे हम कुछ अलग देखने को हमको मिलेगा. So our attempt is always going to be that. Also, as people, you know, we don't want to do the same thing again and again. I'll be very honest with you. Of course, we're producers, and of course, we want to make money, but that's not the thing that drives us. Because I feel like in my entire life, I've not chased money, and God has been very kind, and it's just happened. So we just want to make good stories. That's our aim in life.
Sir, what will be a perfect description for you? A singer who's turned actor, or an actor who can sing?
मैं भाई एक अच्छा इंसान बनना चाहता हूँ.
अब बनना चाहते हो? आप तो हो ही ना. अच्छा नहीं है.
बनना चाहता हूँ.
Does singing give you a high, or does acting give you a high?
हाई का तो पता नहीं भाजी. हाँ, सिंगर तो मैं बनना चाहता था, लेकिन ये एक्टिंग कभी मैंने लाइफ में नहीं सोचा था. जब गांव में फ्रेंड सीगा मैं उदों सी आई डोंट नो, शायद ये बॉम्बे में कोई खेलता होगा नहीं खेलता होगा, हम पिक्चरें भी देखते थे और एक ताश आती थी एक्टर्स की. अब तो नहीं आती.
अच्छा, एक्टर्स की?
हाँ
यार ये तो हमको नहीं पता.
हाँ नहीं पता ना.
ट्रम्प कार्ड की तरह.
ट्रम्प कार्ड.
हाँ ट्रम्प कार्ड.
तो अमिताभ बच्चन, धर्मेंद्र सर,
अरे वाह,
तो ऐसे आती थी. तो मतलब इतना ज़्यादा क्रेज़ होता था. अभी चीज़ें और आ गई, स्नैपचैट आ गया, ये हो गया. अभी शायद अब के जो ही एक्टर्स हैं उनकी नहीं ताश ट्रम्प कार्ड टाइप नहीं बनेगा, लेकिन मैंने वो एंजॉय किया है. और मैं कभी भी नहीं सोचा था कि मैं जब स्टेज पे भी जाता था ज़्यादा बात नहीं करता था, सीधा गाना गाता था. ज़्यादा बात करने से मुझे डर लगता है, कई बार मुंह से कोई गलत निकल जाता है अक्सर मेरे से. तो इसलिए मैंने कभी सोचा था कि मैं एक्टर तो कभी नहीं बन पाऊँगा. तो ये अपने आप ही हो गया.
वाह. जैसे इन्होंने सोचा होगा मैं प्रोड्यूसर कभी नहीं बन पाऊंगी, लेकिन हो गई.
नहीं, पर ये तो इसके लिए तो सोचना पड़ता है प्रोड्यूसर.
सोचा था ना.
प्रीमेडिटेटेड थॉट नहीं था कि मुझे लाइक इट वाज नॉट लाइक आई वाज वर्किंग टुवर्ड्स इट. एंड आई डू फील जो चीज़ें होनी होती है वो हो जाती हैं, बट there was that thing at the back of my head that I wanted to do more, like I was telling you with my career, and I felt like I always saw potential in some films, in some stories, and I felt like हम लोग नहीं बना रहे हैं. So I wondered if I would be able to do that. And then when I realized that I can, then I decided to do this. And I think also because see, I don't come from a film background.
Yes.
This has literally just fallen in my lap, you know, becoming an actor. So I feel like I should make most of this opportunity, and I have been very blessed in my career. You know, a lot of things have happened for me. People keep saying things like, you worked with all the 3 Khans and you worked with all these directors and all of that. And I feel like, yes, but I was never ever working towards it. So it's all happened. So then I cannot have fear. Then I have to really, you know, do what I really feel like doing and follow my instincts.
कभी डर लगता है वो फ्राइडे आ रहा हो और अभी भी मतलब लगोगे ठीक है यार आ गई फ्राइडे, बिग डील ना?
ऑब्वियसली भाजी, कैसे नहीं लगेगा. आपकी पिक्चर आ रही है फ्राइडे को, और वीरवार को आपको ऐसे नहीं होगा कि क्या. मैं कोशिश करता हूँ थोड़ा लेट उठूँ, थोड़ा लेट सोऊं, तो 12-1 बजे के बाद उठूँ. तब तक पहला शो भी हो चुका होता है, बात भी हो चुकी होती है. तो फिर धीरे से फ़ोन ऑन करके
पता चल जाता है,
थोड़ा जाके ट्विटर और इंस्टा पे पता चलना शुरू हो जाता है क्या लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं. और शाम तक पता चल जाता है कि क्या होगा सैटरडे संडे मंडे क्या होने वाला है.
What about you? The fear, the anxiety levels are still the same right from your first film?
I think it's a very subconscious thing I'm beginning to think, because when NH10 was coming out, while I was thinking I'm not scared, I wasn't sleeping, and I sleep. I love sleeping. For me, sleep is very important. It is one of the things that I strive to do is sleep well. So when I was not being able to sleep around the time of the release, I realized that obviously there's something subconsciously that I'm stressed out or whatever. So hota hai.
Tell me, if you could go back, both of you, go back and give your 20-year-old self, 20 साल पहले जाइए, तब आप अपने आप को क्या एक्टिंग की एडवाइस दोगे?
एक्टिंग का तो पता नहीं मुझे.
सिंगिंग का बोल दीजिए. सिंगिंग
का भी नहीं पता, पर मैं सोचता हूँ कि मुझे और हम्बल होना चाहिए. मैं अपने आप को बता दूँ और कुछ गलतियाँ जो मैंने की वो ना करूँ. वैसे ऐसे होता नहीं है, एक ही मौका मिलता है और आदमी अपनी गलतियों से सीखता है. नहीं गलती करेगा तो कैसे सीखेगा? तो ऐसे होता नहीं है. ये आपका क्वेश्चन अच्छा है
पर रियलिटी में नहीं होता. What about you? What advice would you have given yourself before apne?
I think I was very hyper as a person.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I don't think I had the kind of faith that I have today. So I would have just told myself to have more faith, because things are going to turn out just fine, and you can't do anything about anything. Nothing is in your control. So whatever has to happen is going to happen. You can just try. So that's what I would have told myself, and I think I would have been maybe less anxious as a young adult.
मैं सोच रहा था ये सवाल पूछूं आपसे, पर ये शो की राह दिख रहा था कि who came up with the title Clean Slate? You?
Yeah.
And why? What was the reason for that of your production?
Because I feel like it's symbolic of starting fresh, starting new beginnings, having no previous baggage, whether it's a successful film or not a successful film, and then working on a new film with a completely clean head. I think that's very important, because I feel like often when films, suppose some film does well, then people try to, like, instead of thinking about क्या story है, क्या है, they start thinking कि ये project correct है, इसको ले लेंगे तो अच्छा हो जाएगा, और so मुझे लगता है कि वो अच्छा नहीं होता है. So just to have a fresh beginning each time.
For actors, there's always a reference point, Diljit. There's always a reference point कि when we subconsciously see things and we kind of imbibe the acting prowess of some other actor, whether it's Hollywood or whatever. I want to ask you, Anushka, have you seen Diljit's Punjabi films?
I've seen.
Right. So what do you see an Indian actor in a different language film, right? And you kind of take something in you as an actor?
See, as an actor, whenever you see something good that an actor has done in the film, it's a very inspiring thing. And that's when I know that this actor is good, if it inspires me. If I feel like, यार क्या किया है, वो फीलिंग जब आती है ना, और मुझे ये फीलिंग आती है तो मुझे बहुत खुशी भी होती है, बिकॉज इसका मतलब है कि मुझे लग रहा है कि I don't know it all, and there's still so much that people are doing, So with him, I think when I saw Juliet and Juliet, what I felt like was he, along with, because it was, he was very funny in the film and his comic timing is great and everybody knows that, but at the same time, he was also seeming vulnerable, at the same time, he was, he seemed like he had that depth also. So I think he was a mix of a lot of things which usually are not there in one person, So I thought that was a very special thing.
So इन्होंने जट और जूलियट की बात की, आपने इनकी काफ़ी फिल्में देखी होगी, या so which is that one film that stuck with you of Anushka Sharma?
First film. रब ने बना दी जोड़ी.
क्या थी यार वो तो फिल्म.
Amazing.
Is there a technique sometimes, because if there was a technique, every aspiring actor would have become a successful actor. You think there is a formula for acting? Because there are schools open, there are universities who teach acting, but then again, eventually if everyone's learning acting and graduating, then why isn't everyone successful?
Recently, Rani Mukherjee and me did something, and I'm a huge fan of her work, and she said, acting is not a pill that you just get and you'll become a good actor. And she was talking about the beginning of her career, where she was taking things lightly, and then she realized, oh God, what is this? What am I doing? I have to make more of this chance that I have. And then she said that she started to focus more. So I think, in my personal opinion, it is to do with, of course, hard work and how much you can persevere this, because it gets, you have to keep at it.
Yeah, right.
And you have to have the right opportunities, because if you don't have the right opportunities, even if you're a good actor, nobody will ever know, So it's that, and then it's your ability to be able to observe and execute. So I think these are things that some people are blessed with. Some people hone those skills, they go to an acting school and they do it. So it's different for different people.
Right. What kind of technique do you use as an actor?
मैं तो कोई टेक्निक यूज़ नहीं करता, लेकिन मुझे इतना ज़रूर पता है, मुझे लगता है कि आप जब भी एक्ट करते हो तो वो सिर्फ उतने टाइम का ही नहीं होता जितने टाइम आप कैमरे के आगे हो. आप अपनी लाइफ में कैसे विचर रहे हो, आप अपनी लाइफ कैसे जी रहे हो, वो सब चीज़ भी कैमरे पे दिखती है, चाहे सामने नहीं दिखती, लेकिन वो आपकी आंखें उस पर दिखती हैं. तो मुझे लगता है कि जो एक अच्छा एक्टर है, मैं अच्छा एक्टर नहीं हूँ, मैं अपनी बात नहीं कर रहा, जिन्होंने अच्छा काम किया है वो एक्चुअल में लाइफ में उन्होंने बहुत अच्छे काम किए, इसीलिए उन्होंने अच्छा काम किया है.
वाह, आप ना फिलोसोफर भी हो, पता है ना?
वो नहीं पता, मतलब देसी फिलोसफी. क्या
देसी फिलोसफी
शब्द अच्छे नहीं है मेरे पास.
ओके, मेरे पास कुछ अच्छी चीज़ है जो आप दोनों के लिए लाया हूँ मैं. दैट्स फॉर यू अनुष्का. गुडी बैग, प्लीज टेक इट आउट.
दिस इज वेरी नाइस, थैंक यू.
वेरी गुड, थैंक यू सर.
ये आपने देखी होगी पॉपॉय की कार्टून्स.
हाँ जी, मैं देखता हूँ.
I love him.
चेंज करना?
हाँ चेंज कर लो पड़े
और आपको याद है, चाहिए आपको?
थैंक यू।
नहीं ठीक है, यू लव पॉपॉय और यू लव स्पिनच?
I love both of them.
यू लव बोथ ऑफ देम। इन्होंने बोला आपकी कॉमिक टाइमिंग सही है, तो आई थिंक मिस्टर बीन आपके हाथ में सही लगेगा फिर।
अमेजिंग।
रोवन एटकिंसन, राइट? आई थिंक आफ्टर चार्ली चैपलिन, if there's one guy who
He's so intelligent,
Isn't
this
he?
guy. If you're good at comedy, you have to be supremely intelligent. It's an art.
ऐसा कैरेक्टर करने मिले आप करोगे?
कैसे?
मिस्टर बीन जैसा, थोड़ा वैक्ड आउट, क्रेजी, लूनेटिक,
100%।
मतलब दिमाग का संतुलन ही नहीं है, मतलब।
हाँ 100%।
हाँ?
100%।
एंड स्टिल अडोरेबल।
हाँ नहीं, चाहे कातिल बना दो तभी ठीक चलेगा।
ओके गुड। एंड व्हाट अबाउट पॉपॉय?
No, I want to first ask you, why did you choose to give me Mr. Bean?
अभी वो सवाल का कोई मायना नहीं रखता।
नहीं बोलो ना।
The reason is I wanted to see Anushka Sharma play the most out and out, outrageous, hilarious, no-brainer comedy.
Yeah.
Like
No-brainer.
No-brainer. But still, I mean, beauty with brains, no doubt. But you know, Indian cinema hasn't seen.
You're saying like him, like what he does.
Yeah. Indian cinema hasn't seen a woman portray a crazy lunatic character. I think the Chalbaz was one film of Sridevi
Yeah, but I
ji.
think Sridevi has done,
Yeah.
like she's one actress who has had incredible, commendable comic timing. And she's nailed it. Like she really did it. Yeah. But I would love to, I would also love to, because I think it's very easy for me to play little loony characters, because I think personally also I might be a little loony. So it's not difficult for me to do something like that. मुझे ऐसा लगता है.
I really want to ask, music industry, you know, our culture is soaked in songs here, you know. चाहे वो हिंदी पिक्चर हो, पंजाबी फिल्म हो, कुछ भी हो, गाने हमारी you know इंडस्ट्री में बहुत महत्व रखते हैं, importance. Do you see someone getting that fame like what in the West there was a Michael Jackson, or you know there's Rihanna and Beyonce, and I mean these are cult, you know, there's a pop culture there. India में वो है म्यूजिक इंडस्ट्री में?
Obviously, पंजाब में गुरदास मान साहब हैं।
करेक्ट, वो सालों से, मतलब ग्रेट।
हाँ सालों से,
राइट।
और लोग तब से प्यार कर रहे हैं। कितना लंबा समय, इतना प्यार बहुत कम मिलता है लोगों को। दलेर मेहंदी साहब ने बहुत अच्छा किया था,
राइट।
और हनी सिंह, तो ऐसा नहीं है। वैसे हमारा थोड़ा ऐसा है कि हम वेस्टर्न को थोड़ा फॉलो करते हैं, ज़्यादा देखते हैं, तो ज़्यादा इन्फ्लुएंस लगता है हमें। अदरवाइज ऐसा नहीं है। आर्टिस्ट हमारे भी यहाँ बहुत बड़े बड़े आर्टिस्ट हुए हैं। हाँ ये मुझे तो लगता है ऑलरेडी।
लेट्स प्ले नेवर हैव आई एवर। नेवर हैव आई एवर हैड अ क्रश ऑन एन एक्टर और अ सिंगर। अरे दोनों ने आई हैव बोला, चलिए किस पे क्रश था आपको?
नहीं ऐसे थोड़ा बताएंगे।
अरे क्यों नहीं है?
क्यों यार, यही बताएंगे एवर नेवर।
अच्छा वो भी सीक्रेट रहेगी आपकी, मतलब
Obviously.
वो किताब में तो डालेंगे ना, कभी कोई किताब लिखेगा आपके बारे में तो।
हाँ डेफिनेटली।
I want to say who I had a crush on. I had a crush on Aaron Carter, and then I was very embarrassed of having a crush on him after a few years, because he started making like really shit music. So I was like, God, why did I ever like him? What have you done? You were supposed to live up to my expectations.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Never have I ever received a check from a producer that bounced. Producer से कोई check मिला हो जो bounce हुआ हो? वाह, never. अरे वाह, lucky you guys. Never have I ever given more than 10 takes for a scene. 10 take कितने दिए एक्चुअली? काउंट है मेमोरी कितने दिए?
मेरे 25।
एक ही सीन के 25 टेक्स। What was the scene? Was it that difficult?
या वो शुरू होता था कि मैंने दारू पी रखी है और मैं काउच से गिरता हूँ और जाके शीशे में बात करता हूँ।
हाँ।
और वो काफ़ी लंबा सीन था और एक ही टेक में उनको करना था और 2-3 पेज का था वो, तो और हाई भी था, थोड़ा हाई रहना था, तो कभी कभी बात भूल जाती थी, तो वो 25 बार किया था।
और आपने?
I don't remember exact count. Maybe it was like 17, 18. But I was just getting stuck. You know, sometimes you just get stuck. And then there's so much information that you get in those 18 takes that you get even more confused. So I was just getting confused.
पर वो अफेक्ट करता है, जैसे मान लो आपने 25 टेक दिए, you gave 17 टेक, कभी होता है कि यार ये अभी मुझे ब्रेक लेनी है?
नहीं, डायरेक्टर बहुत अच्छी चीज़ करता है। वो क्या करता है, आपको बेटर फील कराने के लिए वो बोलता है ओके आई गॉट दिस, आई चेंज द शॉट, तो वो शॉट बदल देता है, तो वापस टेक 1 से शुरू हो जाता है। बिकॉज उन्होंने कुछ हार्डली कुछ चेंज किया होता है, बट वो आपको बेटर फील कराने के लिए वो ऐसा कुछ कर देते हैं।
नेवर हैव आई एवर सेंट अ रॉन्ग टेक्स्ट टू द राइट पर्सन।
Like on purpose?
नहीं, कभी by mistake भी हो
By
गया।
mistake किसी को
जैसे
text
भी,
भेज
हाँ,
दिया।
mistake। अच्छा, वो तो आप बताएंगे नहीं क्या भेजा आपने, वो भी नहीं बताएंगे भाई।
मैं तो नहीं बताऊंगा।
चलिए तो आप गाना तो गा दीजिए आपका फिल्लौरी का एक गाना। By the way, I love that song which was very Mirza Sahiba kind of picturization. Sahiba, beautiful song. I was hearing in the morning. बहुत ही बढ़िया गाना। It's my favorite.
Very good.
लेकिन I want to hear the song that you have sung from the film.
मैंने गाया। दम दम उड़ती है दुआ, 100 पंख लगा तेरे नाम के, हो मेरा दिल फकीरा हो गया, हो मेरा दिल फकीरा हो गया, चल दिया वो तेरे धाम पे, दम दम उड़ती है दुआ, 100 पंख लगा तेरे नाम के।
वाह वाह, ब्यूटीफुल ब्यूटीफुल सर।
थैंक यू।
नहीं सच्ची सोल है, मतलब नहीं आई एम सीरियस अनुष्का।
I know he's a great singer.
I hope Phillauri shines at the box office. I hope the hard work
Obviously,
of Anushka Sharma
obviously 24th को obviously
as a producer comes out even brighter, and I hope Diljit Dosanjh gives yet another unforgettable performance after Urda Punjab in Phillauri. Thank you so much guys.
24 मार्च
24 मार्च बहुत ही अच्छी पिक्चर आ रही है जिसका नाम है फिलौरी।
Family entertainer।
फैमिली एंटरटेनर फिल्म है 24 मार्च
को।
Hi, this is Anushka Sharma.
Hi, this is Diljit Dosanjh and you are watching Bollywood Times with Devansh Patel.